Imagine waking up in the morning and realizing your life has become the most dangerous reality show on Earth. Your guards might be plotting against you, your convoy could be a death trap, and your morning coffee? Possibly poisoned. For Ibrahim Traore, president of Burkina Faso, this isn't fiction, it's daily life. And if surviving 19 assassination attempts were a sport, he would have won gold, silver, and bronze, all while sipping tea and cracking a smile. Let's dive in. Traore's rise to power was nothing short of cinematic. In September 2022, at just 34, the artillery captain who had once quietly followed orders suddenly became the president after leading a coup against Paul-Henri Damiba. Overnight, he went from soldier to commander-in-chief, inheriting a country rife with insurgency, corruption, and foreign interference. Traore's bold moves expelling French troops, aligning with Russia, reforming gold mining laws to guarantee 15% for the state, made him a hero to ordinary citizens and a target to nearly everyone else. And that's when the real story began. 19 attempts on his life. The first plots were chaotic and almost comical if viewed from a safe distance. Between late 2022 and early 2023, small factions of soldiers loyal to the old regime tried to ambush him on the streets of Ouagadougou. Convoys were slowed by fake checkpoints, and informants whispered of grenades hidden along his route. Traore survived, relying on quick reflexes and a touch of luck. Some even joked he had a secret sixth sense, or maybe the bullets just had bad aim. The second attempt involved insiders in his cabinet. Rumors surfaced that a few ministers were secretly plotting to poison him during a high-level meeting. Allegedly, the plan was discovered when one minister accidentally used the wrong sugar in Traore's tea. Turns out he liked his coffee black. The blunder saved his life and added a surreal twist to the already tense political atmosphere. The third assassination attempt came in the form of a staged car accident. Traore's convoy was supposed to encounter a routine traffic obstruction outside the capital. Instead, it was meant to be a lethal trap with explosives rigged to the road. Intelligence leaked the plot at the last minute, and Traore's convoy simply rerouted. People began to joke that he had a GPS that detected betrayal. The fourth attempt was a nighttime raid. Insurgents allegedly infiltrated his personal residence with plans to strike while he slept. Guards intercepted the intruders, but the incident sent shockwaves through the nation. Memes quickly circulated. Traore sleeps with one eye open and the other on Instagram. Fifth, sixth, and seventh attempts involved coordinated ambushes on convoys. Traore's travels across the Sahel became high-stakes operations, with supposedly secure routes compromised multiple times. The plots involved insiders, militants, and foreign mercenaries, each plan more elaborate than the last, with hidden explosives, fake checkpoints, and strategically placed snipers. On at least one occasion, a leak from within caused the attackers to abandon the plan mid-operation, leaving them confused and scrambling in the desert heat. Traore's convoy rolled through unharmed, earning him the nickname, the President Who Outruns Ghosts. As whispers spread that he had somehow predicted the attack before it even began, a phantom sixth sense guiding him through danger. The eighth attempt was almost farcical, a plan to bribe one of his chefs to spike his food. The chef, allegedly tempted with a pile of cash, reportedly hesitated long enough for Traore to leave the room, leaving the would-be assassin staring at a plate of untouched chicken. This incident became legendary, highlighting both the absurdity and constant danger of his position. The ninth and 10th attempts were more subtle financial sabotage disguised as administrative advice. Certain generals and ministers allegedly proposed seemingly legitimate policy changes designed to leave Traore vulnerable during public appearances. Intelligence discovered these schemes just in time, and Traore publicly laughed off the proposals during a televised cabinet meeting, joking, "I didn't know assassination came with paperwork." The 11th assassination attempt involved a highly coordinated coup plan within his military ranks. Certain officers plotted to detain him during a routine inspection. The plan required precision and loyalty from multiple layers of command, but as often happens in real life, the plan leaked to loyalists. Traore, forewarned, attended the inspection with extra guards and watched the would-be conspirators stumble as if in a poorly rehearsed play. 12th and 13th attempts targeted public events. One involved a fake protest near a scheduled rally, intended to trigger chaos and allow assailants to strike under the cover of disorder. Another involved tampering with the stage setup to collapse when he was on it. Both plans failed spectacularly. Traore was unharmed, and social media erupted with jokes about the stage that fears Traore more than the crowd does. The 14th attempt involved a foreign-backed plot. Intelligence suggested that outside powers, unhappy with his pivot away from traditional Western alliances, were involved in financing mercenaries to target him during cross-border travel. Traore's team intercepted the plan, and he continued his international visits unharmed, joking to his aides that even international assassins can't follow directions. The 15th attempt was internal again. An officer allegedly tried to tamper with his security detail during a night mission. The officer hesitated, perhaps reconsidering the $5 million bribe or simply facing conscience, and Traore escaped yet again. These repeated near-death experiences reinforced his unkillable image. The 16th attempt involved another convoy ambush, planned in coordination with a small insurgent cell. The plan relied on a narrow road and timed explosives. Thanks to intelligence leaks, Traore's convoy avoided the trap. This inspired a wave of online memes, including one of Traore casually holding a coffee cup while dodging what looked like a cartoon explosion. 17th, 18th, and 19th attempts were variations on a theme: insiders offering bribes, minor plots to poison, sabotage of convoys, and attempted coups. In each case, Traore survived, often due to last-minute intelligence, hesitation of would-be assassins, or sheer luck. Each plot added to his mythos. The president who laughs while bullets was passed, the man whose life reads like a thriller novel, with each chapter more suspenseful than the last. What makes Traore's story so compelling, aside from the sheer drama, is his ability to turn danger into narrative. He speaks at rallies like a revolutionary preacher, smiles under scrutiny, and embraces the rhetoric of Thomas Sankara, the legendary leader who defied global powers decades ago. Humor is his weapon. Citizens joke that bullets avoid him out of respect, that his guards carry manuals on how not to betray him, and that even conspirators check his calendar before attempting anything. Each survival transforms fear into fascination and elevates him to a mythical status. The real-life context amplifies the tension. Burkina Faso remains a hotspot of insurgency, particularly in the Sahel region, with militant groups like Jamaat Nasser al-Islam wal Muslimin causing continuous instability. Survival in this environment isn't a luxury, it's a requirement. Traore's calm public persona, humor, and strategic thinking all serve as a counterweight to the chaos surrounding him. By September 2025, Traore had completed 3 years in power, a period he calls the Revolution's Awakening. 19 assassination attempts, real and alleged, have cemented his image as a survivor, a strategist, and a living legend. He has turned what could have been terrifying vulnerability into a showcase of resilience, wit, and political theater. His life teaches a simple lesson. Survival itself can be a story, and danger, when wielded properly, can be a narrative tool. In the end, Ibrahim Traore is not invincible, but he is unforgettable. He has turned betrayal into strategy, fear into humor, and threats into legend. 19 assassination attempts might have broken lesser leaders, but he uses each to strengthen his public image, command loyalty, and intimidate opponents. Traore reminds us that leadership is not only about governing. It's about navigating chaos with courage, wit, and style. And there you have it, the incredible story of Ibrahim Traore, the president who survived 19 assassination attempts and turned danger into legend. If you this video thought that was wild, just wait until the next story we dive into. Smash that like button if you're as amazed as we are. Subscribe for more jaw-dropping real-life tales.